Day 2 of one of the most dramatic boardroom battles in recent times, and so far it is the Tata Group that has been throwing some punches and getting its version out in the public. The Tatas also filed caveats in the court to make sure that no orders could be passed without them being heard. So far, little has been heard from Cyrus Mistry, although his office did tell NDTV that allegations of conflict of interest were false because he had issued orders that no contracts should be given to the Shapoorji Mistry Group.
Back is the Tata chairman, Ratan Tata, after meeting some CEOs of Tata firms today. Now, one of the lawyers involved in the shock sacking of Cyrus Mistry on Monday told NDTV the backstory.
Before the meeting, he was told that this is likely to happen.
Just before the meeting, I was told that both Mr. Tata and one other director from USA, who had come down all the way from the USA, tried to actually persuade him
to step down.
To step down, I think so. But I think possibly he had his own views. He is entitled to have his own views.
So why was Mistry sacked? The trigger seems to be the bitter row with the Japanese telecom partner in Docomo. It's also a concern that under Mistry, the Tatas were selling what a source called the family jewels, like the UK steel business, rather than turning them around.
When you mention legalistic, I suppose you're referring to the fact that the Tatas got into a prolonged legal battle with Docomo, who was their partner in the telecom business.
Yes.
And then there was a falling out. And the net result of that is that the Tatas lost a very hefty fee in the arbitration courts.
Yes, I think that is public knowledge of how things have been going on.
Right.
And they have not been very cordial, I would say, at the least.
So you're saying that taking the hard legal line doesn't really fit with the philosophy of the Tatas?
Philosophy and ethos of Tatas.
There have also been charges of conflict of interest.
I doubt. I think the decision would rest on more substantial and higher and bigger issues. I have no idea about any details of this kind. Today's kind of governance, if there are related party contracts, they all have to undergo scrutiny, and they can always be fixed if there is any such problem.
However, in a statement to NDTV, Mistry rubbished the allegations of conflict of interest, saying that he had written to the group that no new work should be given to Shapoorji Pallonji, his family's firm, in the interest of good corporate governance. Mistry is part of the multi-crore rupee family-run construction firm Shapoorji Pallonji, which is the single biggest non-Tata shareholder in Tata Sons. His office today rejected reports that he'd be taking the Tatas to court against his sacking, even though the Tatas have filed caveats against him in various courts. Mistry denied filing any caveats, saying such concerns are misplaced at this stage. But Ratan Tata, in a message to his staff today, focused pointedly on leadership. The drive must be on leadership rather than to follow, that an institution must exceed the people who lead it. Now in his 70s, Ratan Tata took the group from $6 billion in revenue to $100 billion in 2 decades since he took over.
The turnover of the Tata conglomerate fell from $108 billion last year to $103 this year. The debt also increased during the same time, but just 9 of the 27 listed companies showed any profit. With Barkha Dutt and Srinivasan Jain in Mumbai, Ketki Angre for NDTV.